IFR flight. In this mission, we will perform a flight under instrument flight rules, including the takeoff and instrument departure, use of VOR and TACAN, and ILS approach with full stop landing. This will allow us to practice both basic instrument flight maneuvers and advanced IFR flight. Review the instrument departure and ILS approach charts included in the briefing before performing the mission, which will help promote a positive situational awareness during the flight. Follow the instructions I'll be providing you during the mission and fly with as little deviation possible. Constant corrections may create an additional workload during your flight. Also, you should review the instrument flight section of the manual before conducting this mission. Take also into account that if you deviate excessively from the correct track, the mission will be considered failed and it will close. Remember to keep at all times the two main flight parameters, pitch and power. Let's start. Set cockpit illumination as you require. Switch on pitot heat to avoid any chance of air instrument probe icing. Switch on engine anti-ice to protect the engine against any possible ice accretion. We will suppose that the takeoff clearance consists of maintaining runway heading until 1,000 feet, and then turn right to intercept and follow radial 080 of Kutaisi VOR outbound, climbing to 6,000 feet. Level off at 6,000 feet at 9 nautical miles from Kutaisi VOR. Please note you should keep maximum power during climb. Tune the VOR frequency to 113.6 MHz. Select course 080 in the HSI. Check that VOR TACAN Query is set to VOR. Check that TACAN channel 44 X-ray is selected. We will assume that VOR and TACAN stations have already been identified during the after-start checks. Select takeoff flaps. Select VHF radio frequency 134. Interphone control unit set to VHF. The mission starts with takeoff clearance already received. Therefore, it's not necessary to contact tower again. During the takeoff, everything will happen very fast, so I recommend you to review carefully the next memory items, and do not exceed the placard speeds. Rotate at 110 knots. Retract gear at 125 knots. Retract flaps and landing lights between 130 and a maximum of 190 knots. Accelerate until reaching a climb speed of 215 knots. Decrease speed by 5 knots for every 5,000 feet. Before starting your takeoff roll, set your landing lights into the landing position. Remember the 25-second limitation with airplanes stopped, so don't extend them until you're sure you're ready to start the takeoff run immediately. Start the chronometer. Take off. You have control. Maintain a pitch between 5 degrees and 10 degrees. Keep 5 degrees of pitch during acceleration. Once reached climb speed, keep a pitch of 10 degrees. Trim the aircraft properly. Maintain a pitch of 5 degrees. Accelerate to keep 215 knots during climb. accelerate to keep 215 knots during the climb. Turn left to follow the 08's maximum roll 30 degrees. Keep the CDI centered. Speed, maintain 215 knots. Speed, maintain 215 knots. Level off at 6,000 feet. You have completed the instrument departure. We're now going to make an ILS approach and full stop landing. Turn left towards Kilo Tango Sierra. Maintain 200 maximum roll 30 degrees. Descend to 5,000 feet. Leveled at 5,000 feet. Prepare the approach. Select course 068 in the HSI. Select ILS frequency 109.75. Let's suppose you have already identified the ILS code, which is India Kilo Sierra in this case. Maintain 5. We will now turn left towards Kilo Tango Sierra. Maximum roll 30 degrees. Maintain 5,000 feet. Maintain 5,000 feet. approach speed. Level off at 2,000 feet. Maintain 2,000 feet. Once you are at 10 nautical miles from Kilo Tango Sierra, turn left, heading 098. Intercept and follow ILS localizer and glide path. Maintain an indicated airspeed of 190 knots. Maximum roll 30 degrees. Maintain 2,000 feet. Maintain 2,000 feet. Maintain 2,000 feet. Turn left to follow the localizer. glide path. Gear down, max 200 knots. You are right of the localizer. Turn left. You are above the glide path. Pitch down. You are left of the maximum roll 30 degrees. You are below the glide path. Level off. You are above the maximum roll 30 degrees. Landing flaps. Max 150 knots. Maintain 100. You are right of the localizer. Turn left.
Kutasi, in field 1-1, inbound.
Enfield 1-1, Kutaisi, fly heading 254, port 9, QFE 29.76, runway 07, to pattern altitude.
You are right of the localizer. Turn left.
Enfield 1-1, cleared for visual, contact tower. Enfield 1-1, Kutaisi, check landing gear. Wind 074, at 2 meters per second, runway 07.
You have finished the instrument flight training mission. Congratulations.